You won't believe how close she came to walking away from music forever. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night with a question you can't silence? The kind that asks whether everything you built was worth what it cost you? For Reba McEntire, that question has echoed through her life for decades, and it was born from loss, sudden, devastating loss that no amount of success could ever erase. If you love someone, tell them. That's the lesson Reba learned the hardest way possible. Because in a single instant, everything can change. Reba McEntire. Long before sold-out arenas and chart-topping hits, Reba was just a ranch kid growing up in rural Oklahoma. She was born on March 28, 1955, into a family where hard work wasn't optional, it was survival. Her father, Clark McEntire, was a world champion steer roper, tough and disciplined. Her mother, Jacqueline McEntire, carried a quieter strength. She had dreamed of being a singer herself, but life never gave her the space to chase it. Instead, Jacqueline passed that dream to her children. On endless drives across dusty highways, she taught them harmony. She entered them in every talent show she could find. And soon, people around Oklahoma started talking about the singing McEntires. Even then, it was clear Reba had something rare, a voice that could fill a room and stop people mid-sentence. At 19, Reba got her first big break singing the national anthem at the National Finals Rodeo. In the crowd sat Red Steagall, who recognized her talent instantly. That moment led her to Nashville and into an industry that didn't know what to do with her at first. For years, she struggled. Small gigs, little money, and constant doubt, but she didn't quit. In 1976, she married rodeo champion Charlie Battles, hoping for stability. What she found instead was control, resentment, and fear. As her career slowly rose, the marriage crumbled. The breaking point came when she realized staying meant losing herself completely. In 1987, she left, with nothing but courage and her voice. That decision changed everything. By the late 80s, Reba's career exploded. Hits piled up. Crowds grew. She remarried in 1989 to her manager Narvel Blackstock and welcomed her son Shelby in 1990. Her touring band became her chosen family, people she trusted with her life. Then came March 15, 1991. After a show in San Diego, Reba stayed behind to rest her voice. Her band boarded a small jet to head to the next stop. She was supposed to be on that plane. She wasn't, because of bronchitis. Just minutes after takeoff, the plane crashed into Otay Mountain. Everyone on board was killed. 8 members of her team, her musical family, gone in seconds. The shock left her unable to speak. The guilt nearly crushed her. Why them? Why not her? How do you keep living when survival feels like betrayal? For weeks, she disappeared. Music, the thing that had always saved her, now felt unbearable. Standing on stage without them felt wrong. Then someone spoke the truth she couldn't face. Debbie Hammond, the widow of her tour manager, told Reba that quitting would dishonor the people they lost, that they would never forgive her for letting their dream die with them. And then another voice stepped in, Dolly Parton, offering her band, her buses, her team, no strings, just love. That support pulled Reba back from the edge. She poured her grief into an album, For My Broken Heart. Instead of ending her career, it became the biggest success of her life. Millions of people heard their own pain in her voice. Tragedy didn't silence her, it deepened her. For years after, everything seemed steady. She conquered television, launched new ventures, and became a household name. From the outside, her life looked unbreakable. But in 2015, everything cracked again. Narvel asked for a divorce after 26 years. It wasn't her choice. And because he managed her career, the split wasn't just emotional, it was professional. She lost her partner, her manager, and a sense of safety all at once. The financial fallout hurt, but the betrayal hurt more. Still, nothing compared to what came next. In 2020, Reba lost her mother. Reba McEntire, the woman who gave her music meaning, was gone. And once again, Reba questioned everything. What was the point of singing if the person she sang for her whole life couldn't hear it anymore? This time, walking away felt easier than staying. But grief has a strange way of opening doors. During the isolation of the pandemic, Reba reconnected with someone from her past, Rex Lynn, an actor she first met back in 1991. Over phone calls and long conversations, friendship turned into something deeper. For the first time, Reba found a partner who wasn't threatened by her success, who supported her fully, who simply wanted her happy. After decades of heartbreak, love found her when she wasn't looking. On Christmas Eve 2024, Rex proposed. Reba said yes. Now, in her 70s, she's still touring, still singing, still standing on stages with a voice shaped by joy and loss. But she does it differently now, lighter, freer, surrounded by people who lift her up instead of holding her back. Reba McEntire's story isn't about tragedy. It's about what happens after. About choosing to keep going when stopping feels easier. About letting love, whether from friends, family, or unexpected places, pull you back from the brink. She stood at the edge more than once, and each time she found a reason to stay. So if you're carrying a question that keeps you awake at night, remember this. The worst chapters don't cancel the best ones. Sometimes they lead straight to them. If this story moved you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need the reminder. Because the greatest comebacks often begin right after the deepest fall,